What's going on, people? Hopefully your day is going great. Hopefully everything is awesome. Let me turn my light on over here. Yeah, now we're good to go. What I want to talk about today. 100%. That number right there. I'm starting a thing called the 100% movement, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it today and why. I had to ask myself a question when I was at the gym. Abdul, you're about to walk out this gym right now. Have you gave all that you can give? Or is there more left? Is there more fuel left in the tank? And I want to be honest. A lot of times I ask myself that question. That question. And there's still more fuel left in the tank. What about for you? When it comes to working out, when it comes to your work, your one thing, your gift, whatever it is, are you giving that? And it's weird trying to touch that and look in the camera at the same time. But are you giving that? Let me tell you something. You are stealing from your family and from yourself if you don't give 100%. But here's the funny thing about 100%. Why aren't we doing it? What is it that makes the mind shift from mediocrity to badass? What is it that makes the person shift? What is it that makes a person sign up for a triathlon when yet there are some people who are physically able, who are too afraid to sign up for a 5K? What's the difference in those human beings? Is it just mindset? What's the difference in a man who jumps out of a plane for hobbies, for a hobby on Saturday? But some men can't even fly in a plane to go to Cabo. I'm too afraid to get on the plane. What is it that makes some people millionaires while some people are just content with a $10 an hour job? It's mindset. You see, I want you to visualize this. What would your life look like if you gave 100% toward everything that was important to you? Would it be different than what it currently is now? And if the answer to that is it will be much different, you have to get to that level. You got to get to that level. We only have one life. One life. But yet, sometimes we like to waste it. We put ourselves down. Other people put us down because they've been put down, or they just don't believe they can do it. And we start listening to those voices, and before you know it, we getting beat down and beat down and beat down on a daily basis, and then we just stop. I actually hit the my record button. I was getting so passionate, I hit the button, bow, and I was like, "Oh, do I start the video up?" I said, "Nah, I'm just gonna link them together with the edit." Things like that happen. I have, when I get so passionate, I just move my freaking hands. But this is a real issue, people. Why is it that we are giving ourselves only a small percentage of what we can give? It could be a combination of things, but you have to find that out. And once you find out what it is that is causing you to give less, if it's family, you got to eliminate them. You got to take them out. and or spend less time. Or you got to set up some rules and say, hey, look, I understand that you may not like my occupation or my time for business, but I'm going to have to ask that you respect it, or you can't have more of my time. That's just being respectful. Anybody, your family, your friend, anybody that puts you down and is not on your team, you don't need them anyway. You don't. Anybody, whether they're on the internet, whether you see them in person, nope. You got to stand up for yourself. You got to. But that's the thing, folks. I'll tell you more about this 100%, because what I do is when I look in that mirror in the morning time and I put it on, and I'm going to have wristbands, I'm going to have different things. When I put those things on and look, I ask myself that question now. Are you giving it? And if you're not, let's turn this up a notch and see what 100% looks like. And if you do that over and over and over again, I promise you, you'll see success. Because it has to happen. We all know if you stick with something long enough and it's good practice, you're eventually going to become great at that thing. Now, when you scatter it out and put it all over everything, then that's when a problem arises. So, people, let's give 100%. I'll have a link pretty soon, within the next couple of days or so, with more clothing that talks about how you can get more of the 100%. But it's a reminder, it's a movement to move you up a notch. Not just a notch, a couple notches. Not even a couple, a lot of notches, right? So, with that said, good people, thank you. Hopefully your day is going awesome. Hopefully you're killing it. And hopefully when this video comes to you, it will move you, just by the words alone, it would move you for the rest of your day into excellence. So with that said, thank you guys. And until next time, signing off.